NR is really good to me, huh? Alright. Didn't crash. Let's go.
Alright.
Rubbin and Racin Motorsports is here at this dirt track. I might as well just get this out. I guess you could do the intro.
Yes, we are here at New Egypt. I think it's a track in New Jersey. Again, I have no clue about dirt. I've never really had an interest in dirt, so we're gonna try to figure out what's going on. We're at New Egypt Speedway, though. It's apparently in New Egypt, New Jersey. Definitely, we are here with the Supreme All Dirt Slugfest, the very first race of the season at New Egypt. I'm Sean Fay. I just raced in the main NASCAR series, as you may have watched before. And again, we apologize for the delay. I think Jimmy had mentioned that we were going to be back shortly, but it wasn't very shortly, and we apologize for that again. But regardless, I'm Sean Fay, and alongside Jimmy Powell, who you will hear once again, just like you did earlier in the main NASCAR series. So definitely it's going to be an exciting day here for these drivers. Not a big field to deal with here. I mean, we only have 3 cars. No joke. So definitely we're going to be able to... We'll see what these 3 dirt experts, as we want to think they are, we'll see how they do. To be able to whip around New Egypt Speedway, they're going to be going 90 laps around here. It's about 60% of the full race distance, which I believe is 150 laps. I'm not quite sure about that, but that's my best guesstimate. But definitely it's going to be an exciting one, and it's great to see that nobody is on track right now during practice.
Yeah, of course. It's perfect that we just joined right when everybody's off. I saw that Travis was in the pits, but he went off for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, we have 4 minutes left of practice, so they probably spent the majority of practice already getting their stuff together, and maybe apparently they must have already have their stuff together. So that's the big question.
This is a really weird track. How they go into pit road, and then they go back up onto the surface like that. That's really interesting.
I'm not quite sure if it's a dirt standard, but I believe I've seen some other tracks here in NR2003 that are similar to that, where they have the pit road all the way on the outside of turns 3 and 4. But it's definitely a very interesting way to think of pit road being there as opposed to on the start-finish line. But yeah, it's a little different. Rob Evans up at the top, though, with a 13.6. And the Cameron Reichenbach, the number 9.
We finally have somebody coming out. Or
maybe
not.
Or maybe not. He's going to just stall there, and maybe he'll wait. Who knows? But anyways, Rob Evans and the number 3 is at the top of the board with a 13.677. Cameron Reichenbach, who is apparently maybe having a word with not Travis Rowland, Rob Evans, before they go out on track. Wow.
And whoa, he's about to go upside down. Wow.
I'm really noticing, it's really interesting to see why these cars or how these cars are literally just flipping over. I don't know if it's a downforce issue or something's up, but it's very interesting to see that. But
it could be the springs.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very, I don't know what could be causing that. I mean, very interesting, regardless. Rob Evans in 3rd with a 13.677 at the top of the board. Cameron Reichenbach in the number 9 is 14.1. He's in
got
second.
a car upside down.
And he's completely flipped over now. He just, wow, that was not good for him. Travis Rowland in a 00 with a 14.6 at 3rd place. And Philip Parker, who I just got confirmation that he is actually not going to be racing tonight. He is having a little night with his friends out wherever the hell they are, but he was in 4th in practice with a 15.1, but he will not be racing tonight. So it's going to be a 3-race crowd tonight, so we'll have to see how everything goes with them. There's about a minute and 40 seconds or so left in practice. Seems like the drivers are getting their last-minute chances to see what they can do here before they get ready for qualifying. So
I think what's going on here is that they're hitting the mud up there, and it's making their cars slide right up to the top of the wall, and that's what's causing all these wrecks.
I believe it must be something with the track as opposed to maybe trying to enhance sort of the dirt capabilities. I believe with these dirt tracks in our 2003, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that it takes the grass physics. So essentially, if you're racing on the grass area at any of the normal asphalt NASCAR tracks, these are basically the same physics they're racing on. Is that grass that you may drive by down in, like, for example, Daytona. So definitely I believe that's the physics they're racing on. So there might be some enhancements as well as far as being able to make it more realistic as far as dirt is concerned. One of these tracks being from John Norton, who made a bunch of dirt tracks, that is, as well as asphalt, over Wild Customs and Cars, is definitely a very valuable sponsor of Rubbin Racin Motorsports. It's very great to see that about half of this season we'll be heading to some of his tracks over at Wild Customs and Cars. One of them being this track the folks are racing on right now in New Egypt. So definitely it's very interesting, and we appreciate the support from John Norton, he has given us a bunch of support as far as being able to allow us to utilize these tracks to be able to have the drivers whip around. So definitely check out Wild Customs and Cars. Yes, I'm about to promote them because definitely they deserve it.
They really do.
John Norton. So it's a very great honor to be racing here in New Egypt, one of his tracks in the inside.
We're almost done with practice here. And remember, next Saturday, May 12th, you'll be able to catch the Bass Pro Shops 125 at Accord. And that will be a 60% distance. So be sure to tune into that next week.
And be sure to do me a favor and tune in, because it's also a birthday of a little special somebody.
I'm not even sure if I'm aware of this.
I don't think you are.
But anyways, we're here. We're about to do qualifying here. I want you to take a look at the top left of the screen here. You'll be able to see in real time as they make their laps. 2 laps still, even as short of a track as this. They still make just 2 laps for qualifying. And we'll be able to see who becomes the pole sitter.
Absolutely, Jimmy. We'll have to see who can get to the top of the board here. Shortly enough, they'll come across the line to clock their first lap. And I guess to finish my point I was making about a couple minutes ago, it is my birthday next Saturday, so definitely do me a favor and head out and check out the main series. Rob Evans at the top of the board right now with a 14033. But definitely come out next week and check out the main NASCAR series when they're at Texas Motor Speedway for the Duck Commander 150, I believe, or 140. Not quite sure on that. It's close enough. But definitely great to see you. Definitely check out the main NASCAR.
That'd be the Duck Commander 150.
Duck Commander 150, it is.
And the track will be Texas 2017 Spring, and that will be a 30% distance. And I think we got the final times now. Travis is not going to be qualifying, it seems. Looks like Rob Evans will be on top of the board with a 13.851. And Reichenbacher, Cameron Reichenbacher in second place with a 14.381.
Yeah, definitely Rob Evans beats the 1v1 shootout here for qualifying, because apparently, as Jimmy has just noted, apparently Travis has said, nope, I'm not going to qualify. So, yeah, it's definitely a bold move, but you never know. It could work out for him.
Well, considering it's a three-car field, I don't think that it's going to matter too much, but we'll see. And I think that this will be a closer race than we did have at Daytona for the main NASCAR series. So we could see a very interesting battle go on tonight.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is the one thing to pay attention to as far as having only 3 cars. I mean, it definitely means that there could be less cautions, that's one thing. But definitely, it all depends on how all the 3 drivers put their skills together to try to figure out what they can do on the track, and hopefully hopefully we'll find a winner. I mean, obviously we will, unless something happens. But definitely, we'll be able to see who comes out on top here at New Egypt. Once again, this is the Supreme All Dirt Slugfest. First race of the season, race number 1 here at New Egypt Speedway. It's definitely going to be exciting to hopefully, again, here I am saying it, hopefully see somebody finish. Why do I even talk?
I know. I just wanted to let you get the points out. But we are 5 seconds away from the end of the qualifying round, and we will be moving into pre-race ceremonies. And there it is. We'll have some cool down time before happy hour. And here we go. This is it is now time for opening ceremonies for the Supreme 150 here in New Egypt.
And now, for the invocation.
Heavenly Father, we have a lot to be thankful for here today. The beautiful sunshine, Father, we pray that today you extend your arm of safety, Father, to all the fans, all the track services personnel, to the teams and the drivers. And Father, I pray today that all we do here would honor you. In Christ's name, amen.
And now, for the singing of our nation's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, so now all the drivers have received their pre-race ceremonies, as well as you. You got to hear, definitely the drivers are going to be strapped in, ready to go soon enough in about another 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They'll be able to get strapped in and ready to go here in New Egypt Speedway for the Supreme 150, right here for Rubbin and Racin Motorsports. So definitely the opening race of the season. Again, it'll be exciting to see what they can do. And it'll be exciting to see if I could say something different than saying that it's going to be exciting. But definitely, it's going to be exciting. Right, Jimmy?
Well, other than exciting, it's going to be mysterious because this is I think this is a new series, right? This isn't one that we saw in Season 1, right?
Season 1, I sometimes, as the owner of Rubbin and Racin Motorsports, I sometimes tend to not really pay attention to the first season, because I look at it more as like a training of being able to, or it was more of a test season of sorts.
Yeah.
It started out small, but we ran around with the SS.net COT cars, so, I mean, of course, the stigma that sometimes comes with those rear wings, which I disagree with it, but some may agree with it. It depends. But
now, what we can see here is that these guys, there's people out here who are only out here for dirt, which would be Reichenbach, if I'm not mistaken. And so what you're going to see is that you're going to see a lot of these guys who are in different series that usually run ovals, and you're going to have these guys who only run dirt. It will be very interesting to see the differences and the likenesses of these two sets of drivers, the dirt-only guys and the oval and the regular concrete oval guys. So it will be a very mysterious race to see how those two correlate with each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And to answer your question from earlier, yes, this is a brand new series to R&R, and never thought that dirt would make its way, but we definitely brought forward some good people that really wanted to, we want to have some brevity, some sort of, just basically have options to choose from. And
this is the shortest season here. We have 15 races in this series, and this will end around August 18th, which I think that will be the first one to end off. And the rest of them are usually about like 30 race seasons, so it would be definitely interesting to see just how this like 15 race thing will end up, especially with this point system.
To be exact, Jimmy, 15 races will be on tap here for the Supreme 103 Slugfest. We have 20 going on for the main NASCAR series, and the remaining 3 series, Rolo's Developmental League, as well as the NASCAR Classic Cup Series, and the not the R&R Supreme 103 Slugfest, the Keystone Light Super Truck Series will be 25 races as well. So definitely, and tomorrow, you guys should check out. I just said definitely twice. That's another thing you should check out. But you definitely should check out the Keystone Light Super Truck Series, going on at Daytona Rising, as it's called, apparently. But Daytona, yes, again, for the Daytona Unrestricted Showdown, where you get to see trucks with Cup physics fly around Daytona without a restrictor plate. So it's going to be, well, it's going to be, for the lack of a better term, a shit show. So definitely it'll be exciting. Now the drivers are getting ready.
They're on track, and we're ready to give the command.
We are ready to give the command, and the command has been... Oh, no, it has not been given. That's wrong. But the drivers will be getting in to strap in and get ready to go. So it'll be exciting to see 90 laps here at New Egypt Speedway for the Supreme 150 and the R&R Supreme All Dirt Slugfest. So it'll be exciting to see the three drivers really put their skills to the test and come together to determine who's going to be the winner of this very first race.
And it looks like, to me, unless he's not in the truck series, it looks like Rob Evans is going to be the only driver to compete in all four series this weekend.
Well, yes, you are right. We'll have to see if he shows up to the trucks, but I don't think he will, but he could. But yeah, he has, so far, he has raced.
Start your engines.
And the command has been given. 3 drivers here out on this dirt oval, ready to compete. Rob Evans out in front. We have the 9 of Cameron Reichenbach in second place, and Travis Rowland in third place in the 00.
And that completes your field. Yes.
Even with 3 cars, this could be a very fun race to watch.
It definitely could. But without further ado, as the pace car comes down pit road, it is time for the second most famous words in motorsports.
Flags in the air, we're going racing, folks. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
The flag is out here at New Egypt Speedway. Already we have begun with Rob Evans flying to the top here. He is first place. He's taking the lead with the first lap about to be completed here at New Egypt.
The dirt is flying as they come out of 4 through straightaway and now into turn 2. Lap 2 is underway. A lot of people choosing the high line, it looks like, the higher line, coming out of the turns.
Yeah, definitely. But the 00 of Travis Rowland is sliding back. I'm interested to see if he had some sort of issues, or maybe he's just having some bad luck in that first start. So, I mean, definitely he's got another...
It could be that he missed his shift.
That could be it, too. But he's still got another 87 laps to complete, so definitely have way more of an opportunity to see.
Rob Evans is pulling away with an early lead today.
Absolutely. He's up at the top.
Or I should say tonight, considering that it is under the lights.
True story. True story. But yes, Rob Evans all the way up at the top in the number 3, Bass Pro Shops late model car. And the number 9 of Cameron Reichenbach in second, sporting some Budweiser. And 00 of Travis Rowland up in third place, who's actually not running his main scheme because he actually didn't get to make it yet. Because yes, there's a thing called school that makes you busy. So yes, definitely he'll get the opportunity to make his scheme, but for now, he's just using a simple default scheme that comes with the game. So definitely if you want to use Travis Rowland's 00, and you can grab the 358 Dirt late models over at Bullring's website. You Google Bullring and find it, and you can use Travis Rowland's scheme, because it technically really is, and it comes with the mod anyway, so it's great.
What's interesting about about this racetrack is when you come across the line, it's not necessarily a line. It's like a section that is there. We'll wait for Rob to come around here, and I'll show you what I mean.
It's more of an enhanced...
Yeah, it's about like a section right here. There's another line over here, and you got the flag man. So I'm not exactly sure how that works out, but that's one thing that I've noticed about this track. Again, I haven't been here before, so a lot of this stuff is just new to me.
To share an interesting fact, as I was racing in the main NASCAR series earlier tonight, I did notice that coming into turn 3 at Daytona SDT night, there was a flagman. I don't know why he was in turn 3, but it was very interesting to see a flagman actually flagging me to show me the last lap has begun in turn 3.
Well, I think at older tracks, like back in like the 70s or something like that, they would have different flagmen around the track. And I don't know if they do that now. I think I remember seeing it at a Talladega race, but maybe it's just one of those features. I'm not exactly sure.
Then again, we've had this new age of technology, so definitely, I mean, the technology serves itself. But
on board with Rob Evans as he's about to lap the 0-0 of Travis Rowland.
Travis is struggling there. I don't know what the issue might be, but or if it's nothing at all, maybe he's just having some bad luck. You never know.
I mean, I would. My first guess would be just laying back and like just trying to figure out everything, but that doesn't really make much sense on a short track like this.
I would agree, Jimmy. And also on top of that, it's interesting to see, especially seeing the 9 of Cameron Reichenbach, that front left tire just keeps lifting off the track. So it's again, it gets me curious as to if it's a physics.
Well, they gotta keep that right rear down, so that way that they can get that drift going into turn 3 and turn 1. So that's probably why you see the right front going up like that, like you see right there with Cameron Reichenbach. But yeah, that's a very interesting detail. These cars are definitely a lot different than what you see usually at regular NASCAR race cars. They handle differently. They have different, pretty much different parts and everything underneath of it that make it go on these dirt tracks. It's a very interesting form of racing.
It is, definitely. And seems as if Rob Evans is still in the lead. In first place, Cameron Reichenbach.
Whoa, he almost messed up there. That he got up really high up there and just started coming out from underneath of him. But he gathers it back up, and he's still in the lead.
Yeah, and Cameron Reichenbach still in second, and then Travis Rowland in third, 1 lap down. So.
And I think Travis is going to be lapped again here in a few moments.
It looks like it will be so. I mean, he's still got a little bit left. He's coming into turn 3. Rob Evans is coming.
And keep in mind, this is actually a pretty short race. This is 90 laps, and you would think that 90 laps, that sounds like a lot. But keep in mind that this isn't even the size of Bristol. So this is going to be a pretty short race. But it looks like that the person who's having the most fun out here is Rob, who's just about to lap roll on over here.
To give you the scoop on the track, Jimmy, New Egypt Speedway is 7/16 of a mile.
Man, Travis got up into the wall there coming out of 2. But yeah, this is definitely a very interesting racetrack as Travis goes another lap down.
Yeah,
I'm liking it so far. Lots of dirt flying up in the middle and out of the corners. These guys get really high up on the racetrack, and that's probably just them getting used to. That's probably just these oval guys, these concrete oval guys that are just used to going all the way up to the outside wall when coming out of the corners, which you can kind of do here, but you get up into that loose dirt stuff, almost mud. So it makes those cars slide up and into the wall. And I think you saw just a few laps ago Travis getting into the wall as well.
I think he tapped the wall a little bit there. I don't know if he's doing.
I think he's tapped the wall a few times, really.
I have seen the 9 of Cameron Reichenbach come close to the wall as well and tapped it a couple times. So definitely, I'm interested to see if these drivers are maybe struggling a little bit with being able to actually handle the car. Maybe it could be a handling issue.
Oh, it's probably definitely a handling issue. I think Travis just got a really tight setup. It's going way up against the wall. Or actually looking at him right here, it looks like he's diving down really deep into the corner, and he's just carrying too much speed, and it brings the car up. And he just hit the wall there going to the line. But Rob Evans taking the early lead as we have gone through a third of this race already. And it's only been, what, like 10 minutes? Yeah.
Possibly.
Oh, he almost lost it there. You see, when you get up into that loose stuff, that you already have a low spring there on that left rear, so it just sucks that thing around, and you really have to have a really good handle in your car to turn right. And the good thing about this is that these cars are meant to turn right to counter steer and keep that car sideways through the corners without wrecking it. So you can save these cars pretty well. There's no real risk in just spinning out with these.
Absolutely, and Travis Rowland noticing is struggling quite a lot as he was maybe trying to allow Rob Evans in the 3 to pass, but it was very...
And you see what I meant there? He drove down into the corner pretty hard, got really close to that yellow wall, and it seems to only happen in turn 2. But he just carries too much speed going into the turns, and that might be what's going on there.
That might be, but he took a hard lick into the wall there, coming right...
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad. It could be that he hit the wall and it just, like, messed him up, like, early on.
Could be. Like, he is yet another lap down, that's going to put him 3 laps down.
That's really unfortunate. I mean, only your first race here and you're 3 laps down. But hey, stuff happens. I mean, these races, every race that you go to is unpredictable. You cannot really predict what's going to happen in a race.
That is right, Jimmy. But definitely, what I can predict is Rob Evans is flying. He's still in the lead. Nothing really much has changed in this race, you have to admit. I mean, Rob Evans was in the lead at the beginning of this race. Rob Evans was in the lead a third of the way in. Now we're on lap 42, and go figure, Rob Evans is in the lead.
He did have a 1 second. He did have a 1 second advantage during qualifying. That might have been a telltale sign that he would be one of the fastest race cars in this field.
I believe most would take that as a telltale sign that, well, the number 3 is probably going to win this race. But again, you will never know. Anything can happen in 90 laps at New Egypt Speedway.
And what's crazy is that he had bad luck in the NASCAR Classic Cup Series. He wrecked out early on, took out me with him, and that was we were both on the same team, Chance 3. And then he had that bad crash at the main NASCAR series at Daytona, where he just slammed into the inside pit wall, which
and almost
was
took myself
crazy.
out. But thankfully, I just hold my breath for dear God, and it didn't happen. So.
And that was a very near miss. I don't know how close you thought it was, but looking at it from the helicopter view, that was a very close instant.
Oh, I saw it, and at that point, I didn't care what happened, so I just went on my way. But thankfully, he didn't hit me, and it was very unfortunate for him, and it's very unfortunate for Travis Rowland, who just, again, slammed into the wall, and the number 9 of Cameron Reichenbach is flipped over.
Oh, we got our car upside down. Oh, wow.
The caution will be out here at New Egypt Speedway. Cameron
And you know what? That probably was the best thing that Travis could see right now.
Let's take a look back, and I'm going to take a look back and see what happened here.
I will too.
He was popping up a little bit. He comes over to turn 3, tries to go for a drift. It didn't quite work out, and whoa, he hits the brakes late, and again, that, whether it be the aero or what, that car went for a spin, and it flipped around. Didn't even make it to past the start-finish line, but he flipped over, and now the caution is out on lap 48.
Yeah, looking at it from here, he got a little loose going coming out of the turn, tried to like correct it and got up onto the gas a bit, saw he was going towards the wall, and he just jerked it left, and it just didn't catch the track and flipped over.
It's the funny
very
thing
unfortunate for him. He had a second place run going, and this is probably going to keep him in third pretty much the rest of the race.
Yeah, definitely. But it's a very interesting thing to see with this mod in particular. It looks like, I believe, Rob Evans is trying to give Cameron a bump. His engine is smoking. He might be trying to give him a bump to get him going, but instead he says, nope, I'm going to go on my way and go back out on the track. I'll have to see what's up with Cameron. It looks like as if his engine might be smoking or something.
Well, I'm sure. And I think...
back to the pits. We'll have to see if he's going to park it.
But looking at the live feed right now, Rob Evans behind Travis Rowland as they make their pace laps.
Don't see anything yet from Cameron. I'm not sure if he's going to actually park it. But at least
Oh, looks like Travis is going into the pits as well.
it is good news for Travis Rowland in the 00 to see.
To see a caution, at least. It didn't matter. As long as he wasn't in the caution, he would be fine.
Yeah, absolutely, but at least he won't be in last anymore.
Well, the only thing is that looks like it doesn't really matter what Travis does at this point, unless he can pull a Bill Elliott. I mean, it's pretty much Rob's race to lose.
Yeah, definitely. But we will have to see.
Unless Rob were to like flip over as well. Here we go. Green flag.
Back up, the green flag. Restart has occurred. And Travis Rowland letting Rob Evans pass.
Which was probably a good thing to do. And he drives it down into turn 3. Can't do it. Whoa, he gets really high up
Travis
there.
Rowland very wide coming in out of turn 4.
He's just really trying to get back up to that bumper. He's trying to get any sort of lap he can back. And it looks like Reichenbach will not be able to rejoin. He has retired from that flip that he had. Unfortunate day for him.
Definitely, and it's just... Yeah, definitely something to see. I believe...
A caution out. No, never mind. He's just going in for a green flag pit stop. And you know what? This is probably good for Travis. Because Travis pitted underneath the caution. And we've still got a bunch of laps left.
Apparently, according to the chat, as I'm looking right now, I've got confirmation he apparently got a black flag, and he's going to serve the black flag, apparently.
I'm not exactly sure what happened in there, but
speeding on pit road or something. I'm not quite
looks
sure.
like a 15-second penalty stop.
Yeah,
This is probably the best thing that could have happened to Travis.
This is Travis Rowland's day right now. He's just flying around.
Well, unless the 3 can get back out on the racetrack.
The 3 is actually pitting with tires right now. He's over in the pit.
I mean, if you're gonna get anything, you might as well get fresh tires. But since this is a mud surface, I mean, I don't know exactly what's up with that, but I don't know.
I'm not sure either. But
it looks like that he just made up his lap. So now he's just gonna have to make this lap.
Believe it or not, is on the lead lap, and also on top of that, I believe he's gonna pass Rob Evans right here for the lead.
And he did! Wow!
He did it.
And Travis moves into the lead.
I am curious to see what is going on with Rob Evans. He's still in the pits.
Looking at it from the spectator view, coming out of turn 4, there it is, the new leader as he laps Rob.
You can't.
What a turn of events this is! I don't know how this all happened.
I don't even know either, but it's very interesting. I got the confirmation he's questioning about a black flag. He's back out.
I think something happened on the restart. I think that he let the 00 in front of him. Maybe he was like thinking that. I'm not exactly sure how that could have happened.
I'm not quite sure, but as you might have seen here, folks, Travis Rowland just went from about 4 laps down behind Rob Evans to being 2 laps ahead of
This
Rob
is
Evans.
literally the Bill Elliott of dirt tracks.
We just said it. He's going down pit road again. The 3 of Rob Evans.
What is going on with that? Oh man, Travis hit the wall there. Going into
It is just mayhem here in New Egypt. Mayhem has erupted. I don't know what is going on.
I'm speechless. I don't know what in the world happened to Rob.
I'm not quite sure either, but he stopped at his box again. We'll have to see what happens there. He stopped for a second, and now he's going to sneak on out. And I don't know what
Travis
that
bumped
actually
into the
was.
wall there. It looked like the 3 was riding up against the wall there coming out of the pits.
Maybe make
But he's
more
back, and he's going to try to trail that 00. Now, he has a faster car than Travis. Remember that. He does have a faster car. Could he make up those 4 laps under green?
Could we see Bill Elliott ×2 today here at New Egypt?
This might be the best race that we've seen all weekend. And there he goes. He's going to make up 1 lap here. Now it's just going to be a matter of making up 3 more.
This is just a miracle here.
This might be a close finish. This might be the closest finish we'll have this weekend.
A miracle in the dirt.
He's just going to have to make it up. And we've seen where he was able to put down 4 laps on Travis under green in about, what was it, like 30 or 40 laps? Can he do it now? He has a better car than Travis. Travis has hit the wall more times than he has. He's got all the stuff that he needs. He doesn't have to worry about fuel if that even was a concern in this race. So this might be the best. This might be a good comeback, but he is running out of time.
Yes, as we are currently on lap 68 here in New Egypt. He's got about a good amount of laps left. He's still got, I believe, if I'm thinking about it correctly, got about, let's see,
22, I'd say. Or yeah, maybe. No.
about 21, I believe.
Yeah. Oh,
21 to go.
My math is weird.
Yeah, it's hard when you're looking at only lap 69 of 90 and you have to think, oh, how many laps is that? But definitely 20. Now 20 to go. We're on lap 70 here, and it is just, it's a dream come true for Travis Rowland. 4 laps behind, and now he's 3 laps ahead. In the lead, he hits the wall. But even still, yes, that is the big question. Can Rob Evans make a comeback from being 3 laps down now? But yes, I agree, Jimmy, the time is running out. And
the time is definitely running out, and it looks like that they're on opposite ends of the track right now. I'd say, honestly, looking at it now, he probably can only make up 1 other lap. Here he comes. You can see him. He's coming out of turn 2 as Travis goes into 3.
Well, definitely, it's interesting to see if the performance of his car can carry him past those 3 laps and get him back on the lead lap at least. But I'm not quite sure if he can do that now on lap 73. And he's still got another, say, 17, 16 laps to go.
Yep, here comes Rob. He's coming up onto the back bumper. We were watching from the rear view camera of Travis as he goes down into turn 3 as Rob trails behind him. Will there be a block? No, he just lets him by.
Passes by Travis Rowland. Now he's
just got to do it again. Now let's see, the last time that he did this at lap what? It was about like 62? And he's at lap 72 now. Well, at least to him. It would be about lap 76. He could probably make up 1 more lap. There might be, and there could be another caution somehow.
You never know. I guess that's the very interesting thing about dirt racing is you can definitely have comebacks like that happen. It's very...
If you have a dominant car like that, of course, yeah.
So I guess it's the very interesting thing about dirt racing that you will not see in asphalt racing too much. But, yeah, I mean, it could happen.
I mean, the last time we saw a comeback like this, I mean, that was 86 or something like that, Bill Elliott, Talladega?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure on that. But
I'm not exactly sure what the year was. It might have been 85, I'm not sure. But Bill Elliott making up 2 laps under green to take the win. Could we see something like this today?
Is now in pit road. This could be Rob Evans' day right here to come back.
Wait a minute, we got...
Hopefully Travis will take long enough to be able to, or short enough. So
Travis in pit road, oh my goodness.
Yes, so Rob Evans is probably going to most likely take the lead back.
Oh my goodness. Under green. Remind you, this is under green right now.
No cautions whatsoever. Here comes Travis.
Travis is coming back. Oh, he's going to have to drive him down. There is no... And Rob just took the lead back. He's going to have to make something... He's going to have to make something happen here.
At this rate, Travis Rowland is the underdog. Can he actually get past Rob Evans in the 3 with 10 laps to go?
What is up with this race? We're coming up the 10 to go here. This is incredible.
From Rob to Travis and back to Rob.
And here they come. 10 laps to go. Anything could happen within these 10 laps. This is incredible. But the double zero is spinning. He's into the wall.
Travis Rowland hits the wall.
Oh no, and the caution will come out.
Caution will come out, yes. And I see some smoke coming. I don't know if Travis Rowland's going to be able to make it back out. I believe he has.
And he's retired. There it is. That's your winner right there, Rob Evans. He's just going to have to make laps.
At this rate, Travis Rowland has called mercy. He is out. And Rob Evans, well, at this point, we might as well say he's the winner because nobody else is on track. But it was a
Let's look at what
fight.
happened to Travis here.
It was a hard fight for Travis in the 0-0.
So he's going into turn 1 here. He's in the middle of turn 1 and 2. And he just veers right. I'm not exactly sure what could have happened to his car like that, or what. That was a very weird crash. Let's look at it from a different angle.
That is very interesting to see. I mean...
Alright, so he's sliding up the track. He's trying to counter steer that. I don't know why he would do that, but he slams into the wall head on.
It seems like as if he... Yes, I'm going to use this reference. It seems like he Ayrton Senna that corner. Very interesting. Although, of course, with Ayrton Senna, it didn't end that well. Yes, I just used an F1 reference. And I'm not going to take that back. But I'm not sure why.
I'm not exactly sure. As we look back now at the live
Here to
feed
the
with
right.
Rob Evans, we're going to be getting one to go probably this time by. What a crazy race this has been. That was all.
Regardless, it is just mayhem here in New Egypt.
And he was smart about it. He did the fuel only stop. He didn't get any tires. He only went for fuel. That was a smart strategy. But man, to what avail? He did not have as strong of a car as Rob did.
More confusion from the 0-0 of Travis Rowland. I have a confirmation via chat, him saying, and I quote, "When you can't flip, even if you try."
He probably just threw away the race at that point then.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe it was a screw it moment, and he said he was done. So, regardless, it seems as Rob Evans is going to be the winner here at New Egypt Speedway.
Well, we're going to have 3 laps to go when this pace car veers off. So,
At this rate, it's just high-speed victory laps.
alright, here we go. We're getting ready to restart this thing.
Yep, for I guess you could call them high-speed victory laps for Rob Evans here.
Let's check out the spectator view as he comes down for the restart. Green flag is out. We're back underway. Honestly, he could just make 3 pit stops at this point. It wouldn't matter. He could get as many black flags as he could.
It's sort of like a practice session.
Yeah.
If you really want to look at it like that. I mean,
2 laps to go.
Even if he crashes and it completely destroys his car, he still wins. And the white flag is out. Not sponsored by Credit One Day.
One to go. This is probably the craziest race that we've had this weekend, and this is only the first race of the season. Just imagine what we're going to see in the next 15 races or 14
more to go. Rob Evans crosses the start-finish line to take the win here at New Egypt Speedway and for the Supreme 150.
What an incredible race for Rob Evans. And after all this bad luck this weekend with the NASCAR Classic Cup Series and and he just hit the tires over there.
Hit the tire there. I don't know if he's going to do some dirt donuts or if he's just like saying, nah, I don't know. Looks like he's going to try to back up maybe. Oh, maybe
he's going into the winner's circle there. I cannot believe that this was after all that bad luck that he had in the NASCAR Classic Cup Series, all the bad luck that he had in the main NASCAR Series, and now here he is with a win in the first ever Supreme All Dirt Slugfest race, and the first of the season.
And the Supreme 150.
Oh, his engine is smoking, but I think maybe he'll try to do some burnouts.
Potentially, thinking a Polish victory lap here.
Taking a Polish victory lap.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking like a Polish victory lap unless he's going to come back into the pits.
This was some great racing. This was probably the best race that we've seen so far. And we still have 1 series to go. We still have the trucks to look forward to.
Regardless of the amount of drivers that showed up today, we began with 3 and came down to 1. Regardless of whoever showed up, this was definitely an exciting race to see as far as, especially the battle between Travis Rowland and Rob Evans. And I'm not sure what was up with the 00 Travis. I'm not sure why he threw it away, or at least it seemed like he threw it away. But
well, maybe he saw that his car wasn't good enough to compete with Rob, and that he was just like, you know what, it's not worth it now.
yeah.
Although I think that he could have done it a little bit better. He could have just drove it like as far into the corners as he could, try to get as close to him as possible before wrecking out. But you know what, it's whatever at the end. He was pretty much guaranteed second there. But wow, what a crazy race that we had.
User was moved
Absolutely, and here we are joined with the 00 of Travis.
You guys scared me. I'm sorry. That was scary.
Okay, Travis, but we were just curious to know. I mean, it was a very great battle there between you and Rob Evans in the number 3.
There wasn't much of a battle, let me be honest.
Yeah, I guess if it depends on
Yeah,
how you
but
look at
what happened with you just wrecking out there? I would assume that it was something underneath the hood, but from the chat it looked like that it might have been intentional. Can you give us a little bit of insight on that?
I was low and I got black flagged, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna flip. And then I did the same thing I did in practice where I flipped and I didn't flip, and I got really mad about that. But I was guaranteed P2, so I was like, you know what? Screw it, just blow the thing up.
Yeah, I guess a very interesting way to look at it. But it was an interesting battle. I mean, we clearly saw Rob Evans come into the pits, and you were getting all those laps back, and you had the lead. But it was a very heartfelt battle, and it was very interesting to see you just kind of throw it away. I guess that's how it kind of looked to me.
Well, I mean, you gotta wait in because he passed me. He had his laps back. I was gonna go like 2 laps down. Third place wrecked out. So you know what? We'll just throw it away. And I led at least 1 lap today. So there's my victory. Because he got. I think he got like a 60-second penalty in pit road. So I got my laps back. But it was fun while it lasted. I'll tell you that. I couldn't flip, so that was kind of making me mad. But oh well. I got a lap sled. I got second place points. I'm good.
It was very interesting to see that occur, and we're still curious as to know what occurred with that, but it was very great to speak with you, Travis Rowland, second place winner here second place position here at the Supreme 150 and the Supreme All Dirt Slugfest, so it was very great to speak with you, Travis.
Alrighty.
Now, I do want to remind you guys that we will be having Saturday, May 12th, we will have the Bass Pro Shops 125 here at Accord, for the All Dirt Slugfest, which will also be a 60% distance race like this one. Next, tomorrow.
A little special person's birthday. I mean, can't forget that. My birthday is actually a week from today, next Saturday, May 12th. So do me a favor and come over and celebrate a birthday. We're going to celebrate with some racing, though, with the main NASCAR series and the Supreme All Dirt Slugfest as well.
And do remember that tomorrow, Sunday, May 6th, yeah, that's what it is, the Daytona Unrestricted Showdown for the Keystone Light Super Truck Series will happen at Daytona Rising. It will be a distance of 15%, which I think would be 30 laps? Somewhere around there.
Math on that, but definitely be exciting to see Camping World 2015 Camping World trucks whipping around Daytona International Speedway.
Around about 220 miles per hour.
I'm thinking higher than that, Jimmy. I'm not quite sure. I know Speedway chassis is about 220. I think it's going to be more than that. I'm not quite sure, but it's going to be exciting to see these trucks, especially with Cub physics, whipping around with no restrictor plate whatsoever.
And I can guarantee you, nobody here watching has ever seen a truck go as fast as an Indy car.
Absolutely. But I say it's time. Let's dial in and let's grab an interview here with the winner of the Supreme 150, Rob Evans, in the number 3. Rob, it was very interesting to see that it was very interesting to see that he won, but I believe his team speak froze, so I guess we're not going to be getting an interview with him, unfortunately.
User was moved out of
difficulties on his end, but very exciting to see a victory from Rob Evans in the number 3, and again, a very hard-fought battle between Travis Rowland in the 00 and Rob Evans in the number 3.
And his luck turned around after, like I said, the 2 races that we've had before with all the troubles that happened there, and he finally has a redemption here, gets a good, clean finish for him at least. and he's our winner today.
He is our winner. So it was very great to see everyone come out, and hopefully you tuned in as well. Or you can tune in on YouTube. We're going to upload these up on our YouTube channel as well. You can tune in there to watch them. But I hope you tuned in, and I hope you enjoyed as well, viewers of the Supreme 150. Now you can clearly tell I could barely talk. So it's...
Well, this has been Jimmy Powell here, along with Sean Fay, the owner and creator of Rubbin and Racin Motorsports. And we thank you all for coming out to watch today. And we will see you tomorrow at Sunday, around, I think it's like 6 or so, around there.
Practice for the Keystone Light Super Truck Series will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. It'll be 1 hour of practice. Catch the stream at about 7:45 p.m. Eastern. We will begin the stream, and you can check out the race and check out the last 15 minutes of practice, as well as qualifying, our pre-race ceremonies, and the race as well. So it'll be exciting to see all the trucks at Daytona National Speedway for the Daytona Unrestricted Showdown. It's going to be a good one. So tune in then. And again, for my colleague, again, I'm thinking you're Travis Rowland. It's time I finish this
Far
stream
from it.
before I completely lose my brain. But anyways, Jimmy now you're Jimmy Roll.
Jimmy Powell, and along with Sean Fay, we all say good night to all of you. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in to the truck race tomorrow, and we'll all see you then.
We'll all see you then. Yep. See you, everybody.
All right. Let me tab out here.